Learning outcomes are important because they provide a measurable standard against which both students and faculty are able to judge their performance. Module outcomes should also be carefully written to ensure that the programme as a whole is coherent and comprehensive. Think how much easier it will be for students who receive a detailed transcript of their studies to be able to point to specific outcomes and say to an employer, "I achieved this." Learning outcomes provide structure, scaffolding, a template, if you will, for what it is a student will be able to do once they've completed a course of study. Normally that's why outcomes are written at the level of the programme or at a modular level. It's important to differentiate between individual session or topic or weekly objectives from module outcomes. Weekly objectives are not normally consistently assessed. They're things which are going to be explored or examined in a particular session. It's important to differentiate so that students begin to appreciate that outcomes will be assessed. When learning outcomes are structured properly, it should be clear to the students and to any assessors what it is that the student needs to be able to do to be able to demonstrate their attainment of that specific outcome. Learning outcomes also serve an important role in allowing us, those who teach professionals, to articulate some of the professional standards into a more accessible learning and teaching language. The reality is that many of the professional standards are a mixture of skills, competencies, and attributes, often all jumbled up together. Our argument is that the full range of skills should be established in a module or programme outcome structure. So all of the career-ready strategy elements and digital skills targets can and should be mapped against a full range of learning outcomes. If it isn't going to be assessed, it won't be taken seriously by students. It's important to design modules and programmes following an appropriate structure,